There is a very good reason why James Bond is so popular. For decades now, he has inspired millions of people. Men and women look up to him. And that is because, even though he's fictional, he has certain traits which any man should aspire to. The question is, how close are you to a lot of these traits? And are you indeed the complete opposite of many of these traits? Hopefully not, as a high-performing man, because this is a channel for high-performing men who want to reclaim their health, their energy levels, and unstoppable sense of purpose. And if that's you, please make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and like this video if it helps you, because James Bond is an extremely interesting character for so many reasons. And every James Bond is different, but the traits that are embodied by James Bond are the same. And these are some of these traits. And I want you to ask yourself, how many of these do you have as a high-performing man? Firstly, James Bond is in amazing shape. He is very agile. He can run very fast. He's strong. He's got good muscular definition. Are you close to him in any way? Now, I'm not saying you need to be that Hollywood look, but how close is your body to him in terms of being well-defined? He certainly doesn't have a big belly, which represents insulin resistance and inflammation. He doesn't. He looks absolutely fantastic. And remember, he was never a man who was in his 20s. He's actually older than that. But yet he looks so good. And it's very obvious that he's in excellent, outstanding health. So that is the foundation of James Bond. Someone who is in fantastic health and very agile. He can run towards the bad guys and he can run away from them when necessary as well. Secondly, if you watch very carefully James Bond's interactions, he is the complete prototype of an unshakable man. The worst stuff can be happening around him and people can say anything they want and he's unreactive. Now, am I suggesting that it's good to be unreactive in a cold-hearted way? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it is actually the essence of masculinity to be unreactive, to be that solid presence while everything else, chaotic, is going on around. You will maintain your sense of calmness. You won't have outbursts. You won't be up and down with regards to your emotions. You will be constant, focused on your mission. That's what James Bond does so well, and that's what any man can aspire to as well. Next, he has an awesome sense of humor. I mean, some of the lines that he comes out with, watch Casino Royale. Some of the lines that Daniel Craig comes up with, I know he's an actor, in the most challenging, difficult circumstances are amazing. And it just shows that despite the seriousness of what he's doing, he's a double agent, he at times doesn't take himself too seriously. He maintains that sense of humor. And I think that is an excellent trait to have. No matter how busy you are with work, okay, you've reached the top of your career, your business is thriving, keep that sense of humor. What is life without a bit of fun? So his one-liners are excellent. Study them in any of the James Bond movies. A very important part of his character. Next, we have his absolute confidence. Confidence is very magnetic. He doesn't seem unsure or uncertain of himself. He doesn't hesitate. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He knows exactly what he wants, and he goes for it. And that is a very desirable trait to have. Again, I'm not suggesting taking any of these to the extreme, that you go ahead with what you want and neglect everybody else. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying that confidence is magnetic. And do you mirror this in your work life, in your family life? Let's think your work life. Do you know what your goals are for yourself or your business? Do you know exactly what you need to do? And are you confident that you know exactly what you need to do to get there? And even if you aren't, you don't show it, but you want to master the strategy. That's the other thing about James Bond, is that he's a master at everything he does. Obviously, again, he's a fictional character, but watch him do almost anything, whether it's how he handles his weapons, whether it's how he talks in a foreign language, whether it's how he interacts with people. It's all very masterful. And clearly, in real life, somebody would have spent a lot of time to master those traits and behaviors and skills. And that's the other thing with James Bond, is that he's masterful at everything he does. I know he's a fictional character, and in real life it would take a lot of time to master skills, but whatever he's doing, whether it's navigating a certain transport that he's in, a fast car, a plane, whether it's communicating in another language, whether it's having an interaction in a difficult circumstance, he knows exactly what to do. And that also is a lesson to everybody, because if he was a real life character, he would have spent a lot of time to get there, to achieve mastery. And of course, you have to start somewhere, but you have to know what you need to do. I'm talking in this regard about, say, a certain skill you need. If it was James Bond, he would master that skill from the beginning and commit to mastering it. The number one thing, though, that I want to stress again about James Bond is that he is unshakable. And that is why so many people are drawn to his character. And I want you to ask yourself right now, with where you are in life, with so many things going on, do you still have that unshakable sense of purpose? Do you know exactly what you need to do? Do you display calmness as you're heading towards this goal? And the very foundation, of course, again, is being in good physical shape. So if you've let go of your body, you are already very far away from being that James Bond. So I'd like you to take a step back and really think to yourself, with what you do today, what you did yesterday, did you go about your tasks in a calm way, or were you frantic? Were you displaying a sense of calmness? Did you have a sense of humor? Did you feel strong? Did you feel energetic? And I'm sure James Bond doesn't guzzle his body with fast food, and he certainly works out every day as well. So something to think about. Thank you for watching. I hope that video was helpful and you can self-reflect. If you enjoy these videos, please check in the links down below for my free regular newsletter and also my transformative program to reclaim your health, your energy levels, and your unshakable purpose. We'll speak again in the next video.